And we're back. Sorry about that, Dave. Anyway, we were talking about God. Like I said, I'm glad that you mentioned God because I think a lot of people are scared of the fact that, like, hey, God is scary. You know what I mean? A higher power, that sounds scary. Religion, like I said before, it deterred me so much that I didn't even want to do this for the longest time because of that. So I'm glad you touched on it because I think it needed to be said.
Yeah, and I guess if you think it's religion, go to a meeting. Go to a couple meetings and see what you think then. I think there probably are a little more churchy, more God or religion-based types of meetings, but, I mean, the number of people that show up every single day to these things.
Oh, absolutely.
You won't be, discouraged by, this is church. It's
not like that at all.
No.
It's such a deeper experience. I'm hoping one day that'll change, but unfortunately, What's something significantly different about the man you are today versus first week sober?
Well, I guess first week sober to now, I'm not as scared as to this journey. Scared and was excited. So now it's like I look forward to every day.
Yeah.
Even if I know it's not going to be great because of what the work I have to put in. Our work is laid out before us. It's a lifetime of
figure it the fuck out.
Yeah, but it's like, I know I was a dirtbag.
Yeah.
No, I did things I wish I didn't do. I've said things I wish I didn't say.
Yeah.
And that's the big thing too. Is through some of the steps, like looking inward, and like, man, wow. I didn't know as a kid. I could have been blocking somebody from something they needed.
Yeah.
Or that my lies really weren't shit, and they could see through that,
Of course.
And you hurt a lot of people, and it's so from the first week I was here to now, I'm just amazed at what's coming forth from myself.
I am too.
And the stuff that I'm learning.
I can't wait to see you in 3 months from now because so much changes in the first 90 days and you're like, okay, I've changed so much, I can't even, and then you go another 3 months and you're like, holy shit, life is amazing. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot of high highs and low lows, but I think you have a good head on your shoulders, so I'm super excited to see what happens in 3 months.
Yeah.
All right. What did you have to let go of, even if it hurt, to stay sober?
I think the biggest thing that I had to let go of was, my daughter's huge in this, and breaking her heart, and not knowing how to fix that line of communication with her, and wanting it, because my heart was broken. It kept me just hating myself.
Of course.
And hating life, and just, and I've heard things down here, that have made sense to me. And, the big one, and not that long ago, was that I need to let her do her journey and heal.
Absolutely.
From what I've caused.
Yeah.
And not force her, I've got so much to say to her. I've got my list that I will bring with me one day to make sure I hit on everything.
Of course.
But letting go of, not letting her go, just letting her have her time and her space has been something that's been very hard for me to... I
can imagine.
Because you want it now. You want your relationship back with your child and that type of stuff. And, I can't force her to forgive me. But love is stronger than anything.
It is.
So
she'll come around.
She'll come around. She'll realize that. And the day she decides...
You'll be there.
If we want to take baby steps, then that's what we do. But, I've let her know that Dad's waiting and is patient, and I just continue to grind, and it's a focus on myself type of thing that I've got to do.
Bite-sized chunks.
To be a better person.
You do.
To be the person I'm supposed to be.
To be the best version for her, you need to be the best version for yourself. Yeah. So I like that you touched on that because it's so true. There's nothing more true than that.
If there's anything, that's my number one. Is her.
Yeah.
But now I'm putting myself first too.
Yeah, you
So
have to.
Yeah, you have to.
I love that mindset. She'll come around.
Oh yeah.
I know she will.
She's got her dad in her.
She's got her dad. He's a strong man, that's for sure.
Yeah.
All right. What pain are you still carrying, and how are you learning not to run from it anymore?
You know, in learning all this stuff, I think the pain I'm still carrying is some of my regrets, which I've, now done what they call the turnarounds, and I look at my role in that instead of, and not that I was mad at people, but my regrets are some of the things I've done, to people, basically people in the world, individuals.
Yeah, of course.
And it's, so now when that I carry that around, I also feel excitement because, and it's not going to be easy, but I know that it needs to be done, is, when we get to the amends part of this, I look forward to that, to be able to go sober, clear-headed, admit my wrongs, and sit back and hear how I affected them.
Absolutely.
And just, and that, they might not all go right, from what I'm learning, but, it's a lot of pride to swallow and that type of stuff, but,
yeah.
These people deserve that at a bare minimum,
Absolutely.
from me. And it's, friends, family, stranger, it's going to be a list.
It will, but you'll get through it.
Oh, yeah, but it's, and I know that's going to bring healing to me. And
maybe to them too,
and hopefully to them,
yeah.
And it's just, without this, you don't think this clearly without doing this type of work, and then that's what just really hits home every day. Like, if you don't want to put in work, you might fail.
Yeah.
Cut yourself short.
Absolutely.
Try again, and everybody should, but just, like, you got to get some determination and spark under you.
You have to light a fire under your ass.
Oh yeah. And then that's, another thing that I heard, was, as addicts or alcoholics, our embers get weak. But somebody like you or I, with this whole paying it all forward, somebody blows on that and lights a fire, and it just keeps going.
Keeps going. Yeah.
Going, and
was that Piers?
Yeah,
Piers?
The alumni, we heard that, and it just another thing, not every day, but
sometimes.
Keep your eyes and your ears open. Something will click.
Yeah.
And then go with that.
Absolutely. I totally agree with
that.
that.
You got the book, and then you got yourself.
Yeah.
You can read, but then you have to apply.
Yeah. That's where the real work comes, though.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
you know that, though.
Yeah.
All right. What's one pivotal moment in your recovery in these 90 days that proved you're not the same man anymore? Maybe an aha moment?
With me, I've had to put some work in on, and the things that have been clicking with me lately is patience.
Yeah.
Learning more patience, and I'm trying to think before I speak. And then, and we learn these things from, the house managers and our groups and the meetings. It's just speaking more kindly. I was always told I had a tone issue, and acting like you don't care sometimes, because you got an affect about you, but it's not that you don't, it's just
care too much sometimes.
Care too much, been through too much.
Hardens you.
You're super desensitized, but again, how I present something affects somebody else.
Yeah.
And
absolutely.
Who am I to affect somebody's day?
Yeah.
Or well-being, that type of stuff. So for me, it's definitely just trying to say words a little more softer, more kindness, more love, which I have all of that. So it's just, for me, it's, in the patience and the presentation to, know that I wasn't coming at you strong.
Yeah.
It's just how I communicate for now. It's all learning. It's all, but you can affect somebody very simply.
Words are powerful.
Words are powerful, and then the things I've been hearing lately at the meetings and stuff is, and it's helped me with the idea of trying to write my daughter a letter. I got all this stuff I want to write, but instead I go to a meeting that night and I hear, say less, speak louder, you know.
Yeah.
To sum it up was, give her a space, let her come to you when she's ready.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, yeah.
She will.
Just say little, and
she'll come back one day.
Yeah, no,
you know,
I know
I think
that.
she's
you
on
know,
a
it's
healing
just,
journey, like you said, you know?
Yeah, you got to...
it's hard, though.
right, but in this, you have to have the patience, the perseverance, the determination, the humbleness. It is a wild ride.
It definitely is. And this is actually a huge closing question, and I do think you are such an inspiration to the community, so I wanted to ask you this because I think you have great advice. So this is the last question, but it's a super powerful one, so I can't wait to hear your answer. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, for the addict who feels too far gone right now, what do you want them to take from this interview?
The addict that feels too far gone to know that they're not. You know, if you're asking and thinking about help, talk. You know, you are not too far gone. If you want it out of your life, and just you're gonna have to work for it. But there's thousands of people that will stand behind you and not let you fall if you call on them. You know, and
absolutely.
You'll get the religion, not even the religion, but you'll get the spiritual thing and the healing. But God, if you can turn the motivation and determination to get that drug or that drink and not fail at that and turn that around to save your life, you will succeed.
I mean, you're living proof. I'm living proof.
It's all around us.
Yeah,
you know? I mean,
it is.
This book, okay, it was made in the 1930s. You know, it's almost 100 years old, but it's the only proven way.
Yeah.
Because doctors can't fix us.
Yeah.
They can throw other medications at us, and they can keep us